Player 2 has entered the game.
So Dayz just released its newest update 1.10 on the experimental PC branch. I believe Xbox has an early crack at it as well, so PS4 may have to wait till it gets out of experimental, but I want to give you guys a quick rundown of these important changes and added features so that you are not left behind when you hop on. To start off, this Dayz update seems to be very survival focused. Some are even going as far to call it the survival update because of all the survival aspects that are changed with it. And as you may already know, if you yourself want to survive your adventures through Churnerous, consider subscribing for future Dayz updates and quick tips, or come check out the Dayz stream from the description below. So, the first big new feature that's being added is Broken Bones. More specifically, the ability to break others as well as your own legs. This has been a highly talked about feature, and it's really nice to see it finally coming into fruition. Now, what you need to know is that you can break legs from either falling from a substantial height or by taking blunt force trauma to the leg. Either way, the reaction is exactly the same. Your player will immediately topple over, leaving no doubt in your mind about what's just happened. Now, the fix is pretty simple. Getting there may be where the issue lies. All you have to do is craft a splint. To do this, you will need a rag and a stick. Be aware that you must apply a splint in a timely fashion. If you do not, walking around on your broken leg unattended for a while will cause your player to fall unconscious. Also take note that once the splint is applied, you will not be able to sprint. Next up in the new Dayz update is the brand new flare gun. So here's the sounds and animations first. So as you can see, the rounds come in many different colors, and there's probably several scenarios where you could actually use this item, signaling you're in danger to your squad, signaling your location to your friends if any one of you is lost, or maybe even a new way to distract your enemies if you're creative. Another cool new feature that's being added is that you'll now be able to skin an animal with virtually any tool. I mean, even a screwdriver. With that pelt that you gain, you'll also have the ability to turn it into tan leather. And leather can be used in crafting a couple new items that are added. A new backpack that can be made by tan leather and sewing kit, and a new shelter that can be crafted with sticks, leather, and a new tarp item. And quick tip for the shelter, once you've added all the materials, make sure that you stand on the side with no line, and of course hold the F key to begin the crafting process. Next up is the pipe wrench. This is a new item that can be used to repair damaged car engines. You can also repair car doors and hinges with the new epoxy putty. Map-wise, you'll also be able to tell that in the southwest coastal area where you find the prison island, they basically added a little archipelago or a small group of islands around that area to make it easier to travel to and from the prison island. Now, when it comes to temperature, there's a few notable differences, but the main one that you need to know in order not to die is that the higher up you are, the colder you will now be. And in Churnerous, the further inland you go, the higher up you'll be. And that also happens to be where you need to go to find the loot. So from now on, you will need to properly plan what gear you'll be wearing depending on where you are going. You can now hover over your clothing and it'll show you what level of insulation that it can provide you. An extra tip that you may need to know is that your character will also be colder in an open field and just a bit warmer while in protection of a patch of trees or hopefully a forest. Now, while there's obviously an entire list of patch notes included with this new Dayz update, which I'll leave a link to in the description below, but what I've gone over in this video are the most crucial points, the ones that have the most effect on the player. So if you're looking to stay up to date, gain tips, and hopefully stay entertained in a quick fashion with Dayz, then this channel will probably butter your waffle. I don't need you to smash the subscribe button or slam a like, but if you like the content, man, go for it. We also have a Discord full of Dayz, Scum, and many other survival game players. Link to that is also in the description below if you need to find a squad. Otherwise, check out more videos coming up right now.